Good morning, Call of Duty people. How are you guys doing this beautiful Call of Duty morning? Today, I love Call of Duty. Today, I'm here to tell you how excited I am every day to play this game. Now, I know this may not seem popular, but that's great. You know what? Dislike the video if you feel it's necessary because I love this game. This game is so much fun. I don't know where I got this idea, where I got this spurt of excitement for this game. All I know is I'm excited to play this game. Every day, every night, I'm excited to go on here, use these guns, use these kill streaks, whatever it may be. I'm excited to play this game. Now, why? Why do I like this game? Well, funny thing, the other day I was prestiged and I tried to pick kind of my main gun that I was going to use for that prestige. I like to vary it up. I'm a completionist, so yes, I do plan to get all of the guns gold in this game. So I was just thinking, what should I use? What should I use? And I was looking at the entire list of guns: marksman rifles, submachine guns, assault rifles, light machine guns, and I had an epiphany. Any gun I use is fun. It's balanced. It's not overpowered. It's not underpowered. MSBS. Yeah, you can argue that it's overpowered or under or just the same, But every single gun is great. I can use the AK-12. I can use the Honey Badger. I can use the Fad. I can use the Amali. I can use the chainsaw. I can use the IA-2. I can use any gun that I want, and I can do something effective with it. I can really shine with it in its own certain way. These guns sound good, they look good, they feel good, they're balanced. Like I said, MSBS kind of shaky on it, but the guns are great. And then I was playing a game and I just the sound, that's what I was getting at. The sound is so good. Now people are up in arms because it amplifies in the game. Why should you be able to sound whole? Why do you have to run Dead Silence? Why do I have to run amplified and dead silence? This is kind of a depends on who you are kind of thing. But for me personally, I have a really ghetto 3.5mm setup hooked up through like 18 converters into my Xbox, so I can sound whore pretty effectively, but it's not entirely, I don't know, MLG level or whatever you want to think about it. When you put on Dead Silence and you run near me, especially in like domination or game modes in which there's a lot of stuff going on, I can't hear you. All right, if you run Dead Silence, and by the way, I feel really terrible for telling you this. If you run Dead Silence, people with Amplify really struggle to hear you. I bet you it's audible if you're playing like Search and Destroy and you're like the last two people. I'm pretty sure it's audible in game, you can hear them, but you're quieter than your teammates with Dead Silence. I mean, it's really difficult to hear someone with Dead Silence if you run Amplify. So I don't think it's completely game breaking or unbalanced or whatever. I think it's perfect, personally. I don't mind using Dead Silence Amplify in all my classes because I wear a headset. If you don't have a headset, run Dead Silence. Alright, that's an easy thing to do. You just throw it on there. It's only 2 points. No big deal. Which kind of leads into my second or third point. Perks. The perks in this game, I wish we had two more perk points to be allotted to us, but I really like all the perks. I mean, I like how they handled it. Yes, I want more perks, and I don't think secondaries and equipment should equivalate to perks, but the fact that we can choose any and they're all pretty much balanced is really great. I usually run focus, but that's like more of a luxury. If I'm smart enough, I don't need focus. Like I said, Amplify is kind of a luxury too. Sit rep is more and more necessary because of IEDs. I'll get to those in a moment. Other than that, you can really run anything. Fully loaded, sleight of hand, marathon, even takedown, even resilience, even the 1 point perks, even the reload while sprinting is fun. It's good to use. It's good variety. I think it's different. I think it's good. And perks overall are great. Now let's get to kill streaks. The kill streaks in this game are underpowered and useless. You know what I say to that? One, underpowered or underused, worse than last year, worse than years we've had. Good. That is great. I want a gun-based game. We all remember, like, think back to Modern Warfare 3 times when Well, you were right in the middle of a game and you heard a Predator missile, you heard an airstrike, you heard a helicopter, and then you had a Reaper going on. There was so much cacophony, you couldn't hear anything, everything was going on, stuff was wanting to kill you, then a stealth bomber comes up and it kills you. I don't want that. I want me to be rewarded very quickly for what I'm doing well, what my success is. And the Loki and the Helo pilot are so fun. I don't know why people think Lokis are bad. Maybe I'm just really good with them, but I know I only get 5 to 6 kills, and that seems like low for a 15 kill streak. But you get the Juggernaut, you get care packages, which get you share packages and possibly more kills if no one picks them up. I really like the Loki. I think it's fun. The Helo pilot, think about this. The launchers in this game, none of them are lock-on. The only lock-on launcher is the Moz support 9-point support streak. That means you have to get 9 kills. You have to equip it first. You have to get 9 kills, and you have to take out the Moz launcher. You have to hook on to the Helo pilot. And even then, the Helo pilot has flares. So, really, that thing's not coming down. I remember in Black Ops 2, I have a clip right here in Black Ops 2 of where I get a rather large kill streak, and here this happens.
Friendly VTOL warship inbound.
Overlord 1-1 is wheeled up over your position, scanning for threats.
We're going down!
Right? What is that? Like, that was so... I don't even know. I don't even know. Black Ops 2, I can use a whole commentary about how terrible Black Ops 2 was. I'm not even gonna do that today because I'm not a big fan of Black Ops 2. I could keep going on. Kill streaks are fine. And the whole idea of underpowered, underused kill streaks, I'm a really big fan of. I want gun on gun. We all want gun on gun confrontations, right? I think that's all what we want. But moving on to what is not so great about this game. Well, let's look at this. What's in game that's overpowered or underpowered? Starting with underpowered, the Juggernauts, the support Juggernaut, and the assault Juggernaut, the one with the minigun, are very much underpowered. I think when used effectively, they can be very good, but I think they should be able to regenerate health. Now, I struggle to say that because I'm not sure the implications of that or the repercussions of that, but I think they should. I think they should regenerate health. Maybe the Maniac should. I don't know. They should do something with the Juggernauts to give them more health so that they're actually worth the dozen kills that they have. I think that's all for what is underpowered. But what's overpowered, well, let's look at this. MSBS and Dog. These are the two most popular things I've seen. The Dog, I will say, hands down, needs new artificial intelligence. As soon as you kill the owner, it needs to run away from you. Alright? Because as soon as you kill the owner and the dog kills you, that is no longer a kill streak. That is a death streak. It is a 5-point death streak. Yes, death streaks are technically out of the game, but with Marty Dog, yeah, it's a nice little cue to something we all hate, but here we have a death streak, which is a little bit harder to attain. It's better than a death streak, but still, needs some new AI, not game-breaking. MSBS, same thing. 2 hits, close range, it kind of encourages that shotgunny, hip-fire, random, I don't know, just MSBS death that we all hate, and it's just you die so quickly that it feels overpowered. But at range, if you use that thing at range, it is the worst gun in the game, which is kind of backwards than what you would think a 3-round burst assault rifle is. You'd think kind of a long range, low damage up close, and I think if they kind of did that, like shortened the 2-hit kill range and kind of extended the 4-hit kill range, I think it could be a viable weapon. I think it could be balanced. But then you take into account, check out Drifter's video for this for more specifics. You put on the 3-round burst attachment to assault rifles, and they turn into MSBSs. Like, they're that good. So it's kind of a hit or miss with me. It's kind of what we want, and as a community, I don't think we know truly what is balanced and what feels perfect. It's just kind of what we think is unbalanced or balanced or whatnot. So it's kind of a preference thing. What else could be overpowered, construed as overpowered? Support. Yeah, support being in the game, I really don't mind as long as the kill streaks are fine. Ballistic vests are too powerful. 150 extra hit points of armor, way too much. Way too much. It should only be 30 like it was in Modern Warfare 3. Even in Modern Warfare 3, the 3 extra points, or the 30 extra points, was annoying. You know, the 1 extra bullet? Terrible. Now it's like 5 extra bullets. That is ridiculous. I like the fact that you get a headshot though and it doesn't count. And armor piercing does balance it, does counter it, but still I shouldn't have to put on an attachment just because, you know, someone's running ballistic vests. I think it should be a, I don't know, smaller thing. Oracle, who runs Blind Eye, right? Who runs Blind Eye? I don't run Blind Eye. Maybe I should, but I've been killed not as much as I have been with like stealth bombers in previous Call of Duties, but I've been killed quite a bit because of oracles. Maybe I should be more aware. I don't know. I can see it as being overpowered. The ground jammer, nowhere near overpowered. That thing is perfectly balanced. Like when someone calls in a ground jammer on me, even in air superiority, I'm like, whatever, that's cute, you're running that, whatever, that doesn't do anything. I had a helicopter up and the air superiority didn't do anything. So when you try to tell me support is completely overpowered, I raise you EMP stealth bomber. Like, that was incredible. So this game, everything that can be construed as overpowered, IEDs, I forgot that. IEDs, I will agree. They need a longer time for people to react. In Black Ops 2, bouncing Bettys were balanced, and in Modern Warfare 3 they were balanced as well. You would hear it, you would hear the frink, and if you were smart, you would drop right down, which was perfect. Now, not so much. Now you hear the IED go off. If you try to backpedal, you die. If you try to run through it, you die. There's really no way to avoid it. Even if you have sitrep, there are some really clever places to put IEDs, but IEDs could be messed with. But running sitrep and blast shield, or sitrep or blast shield, will help you out. You will be a tank and be able to run through IEDs or see them or whatever. But everything that's overpowered in this game, it's not game breaking. I mean, it is not one-man army noob tube. It is not a Hellstorm missile lightning strike. It is not, what is that, hunter killer? It is not that bad. It is not that bad. The spawns have been fixed, in my opinion. I've only gotten like one bad spawn in the past couple days, and that's on really strong spawns. I remember on Strike Zone near A, there's a really strong spawn there. People die a lot from there. Warlord, people spawn in that back construction a lot. It's really about being really careful. You can really control those spawns if you know them. Wings of Redemption did put out a really famous video about Stonehaven and the broken spawns there. Yes, I will agree that needs some touching up, but like I said, not game breaking. Black Ops 2 had these bad spawns, and you know, it's still not fixed. So maybe that's a Call of Duty thing instead of just a Ghosts thing. But last thing I want to talk about, the most hated thing I can see on this game is not the time to kill. The time to kill is great. I love it. The lag compensation is perfect. The hit detection is perfect, which kind of ties into the time to kill. Everything of that is perfect. The thing that people seem to disagree on the most are the maps. The maps are too big. They're too terrible. Stonehaven is too big. Who thinks that that's a good map? I think that's a good map. I love that map. If you think that's a bad map, SMG Marathon, you're welcome. Take those campers out, get in their face, use your agility to their disadvantage, and wreck face on that map. That map is a good map. You saw just in this gameplay, I had a good game on Sovereign, and I had that stupid gas get me the final kill. When does that happen? Alright, I don't know. Sovereign is usually a bad map, but that game, that time, I was feeling it. So overall, the maps, bigger, I like it. I think they're better. I think the bigger maps do grant more play styles. I honestly think that. I think you can rush effectively. I think you can shotgun effectively. Not so much on these bigger maps. We could use some small maps that couldn't hurt, but they increase the amount of play styles that we're allowed to have. Along with that, I will say there's so many campers in this game. It increases the want, the need, the feel for people to camp. I don't know why. I don't know why people want to camp so much in this game. But on Stormfront, which is a good map, but people camp it a lot. The only counter to that is to either, I don't know, do the normal thing and out-snipe them, or you can kind of rush and get in their face and try to flank them, which is very viable in this game, by the way. So overall, my feelings on this game are super positive. I like it a lot. I think it might just be my favorite Call of Duty ever. I mean, it might be the best, the most balanced. I think it is. I think it has the potential to be the best. I wish the metagame was a little bit better. The operations are great. It keeps it new. It keeps it fresh every 2 weeks. We get a new challenge. We get a new batch of challenges. We can't complete the easy ones first, which I'm a big fan of. I think the metagame could use those attachment challenges and the unlocking guns points. It's kind of Black Ops 1Z, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but it's not game breaking. Like I said, I don't think there's anything game breaking in this game. You see right here, I'm using Recon, which is a 1-point perk that I shouldn't tell anyone about because, yeah, that perk sucks. Never ever run Recon. Anyway, this game, I love it. I think it's great. I'm excited to play it. Like, I've had dreams about it. I know that sounds weird, but yeah, it is weird. It is weird. I hope you guys did enjoy. And you know what? If I'm not alone, if you think Call of Duty Ghosts is a good game, if you like it, if you think it's fun, give it a like. If you completely disagree with me, think I am so stupid, so ignorant, so fanboy, please give it a big whopping dislike. I would much appreciate your feedback. Thank you so much. Write down in the comments below. Oh, about that. Keep it civil, alright? This is just a video game. Just a video game. Keep it civil in the comment section. It's all about preference. It's all about how you personally feel about the game. Please be educated. Please be mature. And until the next beautiful Call of Duty morning, I will catch up with you guys later. Have a good day.